What's up, YouTube? So today I'm gonna be doing like a dark coquette, like Lana Del Rey inspired makeup look. I don't know why I woke up today and I like really wanted to do that. So I already did my brows and concealed my eyelids and set them with powder. If you want to know how I do my brows, I basically did them the exact same way that I always do. Nothing too special or different from my tutorial, so I'm gonna put that somewhere like up here. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like in the mood for a matte face, so I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. It's in the shade 175. I wanted to conceal my blemishes already, but I feel like this is pretty full coverage, so I'm just gonna go straight in with the foundation instead. And then I'm gonna take this e.l.f. sponge and just blend everything out. I know this foundation came out like a while ago, but I swear it's like one of my favorites. It just looks so flawless. And I wanted to take some pictures for Instagram today, so I feel like this foundation just like photographs really well. And like I said, like it covers so much. Like, look, did you see my face before? Well, look at it now. Look at it now. Like, just watch. Like, it's giving porcelain skin baddie. That's what it's giving. Also for concealer, I'm using the Faux Filter concealer from Huda Beauty in the shade Meringue. It's 2.1N. What's nice about this foundation is I feel like I don't really have to set it like too much. Like, it kind of just like sets itself. Like, when I do set, I really just set where I put concealer and then I just leave the rest. And it doesn't really move either. Normally for contour, I use the Patrick Ta Sheet Sculpted, but today, I don't know, I'm like in the mood for the Fenty Beauty Amber Suede No. 9 contour stick. It's like super cool toned, and that's just like the mood I'm in today. I don't know. I was super obsessed with this like a year ago, and it's still so good. I don't really know why I stopped using it. I think like the Patrick Ta Sheet Sculpted came out and I just wanted to try it and I fell in love with it. It's really good also, but it's just like I haven't really found like a super cool tone shade from them, so I feel like Sheet Sculpted is like as cool toned as it gets, but I could be wrong. And then I'm gonna just blend it out using this complexion duo brush from e.l.f. I just realized that for the eye look that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be using like some black shadows, so I'm gonna take a break from the face because in case there's any fallout, I want to be able to like wipe that away. And I'm just gonna put like whatever's like left over on my forehead, but there's not really much on this brush anymore. But yeah, so for the eye look, of course, my transition shade is gonna be this color right here from the Nova Beauty Smoky palette in the shade Shade. That's literally what it's called. And I'm just gonna run that all over my crease. So yeah, just like that. I know it's like barely noticeable, but it makes a difference. I think I'm gonna start with the wing first. So for the wing, I'm gonna start with this black shadow. It's in the shade Mood. I like to do it with shadow first before I go straight in with the eyeliner, just so that it kind of gives like a little guide of like what's going on, and that way it's not so much pressure when you actually use the liner. It makes it like a lot harder to mess up. But for this look, I am going to take it all the way to the inner corner. Yes, so that's basically going to be the start. So for the next step, since I want a cut crease, I kind of want it to be like a natural cut crease. I don't want it to go too high. I want it to kind of just like follow along like the natural like crease that my eye makes. So I'm going to still go in with this angled brush that I used for the shadow. I like to start in the middle because that way it's not like too harsh on the inner corner and it's not like too harsh on the outer corner. It's kind of like more of a safe place to start. Kind of just create a line to start, so it is still like a little bit higher than my crease, but not like too much. And then I'm just gonna start kind of like stamping it. Like, since this is such a like thin line, I'm really like letting the brush do the work for me. Really don't be afraid to take your time. This is not the type of look that you can just throw on in like 5 minutes. I mean, you can try, I don't know. For me, it's definitely not though. And then for this part, I do like it to like swoop out. So I'm gonna start to curl it back up so that it kind of matches like the same angle as my wing. So that it kind of just like flows, you know what I'm saying? You want to use a super light hand so that it's not so heavy and dark in the front. And I'm gonna drag it out just a little bit so that it's like parallel to my inner corner. And you want to follow like the natural lines of your eye. Like you want it to all just be like seamless and go with your face. Then to blend everything out, I'm gonna take this smudge brush from Sonia Kashuk and just start smudging. And for this part, I am like dipping my brush back into the black eyeshadow, but I'm like focusing it on the outer corner, and then like whatever's left over on my brush is what I'm gonna use to blend out the inner corner. Then you can take that transition shade again and just run over the black eyeshadow just so that everything's more blended and seamless and like soft. I'm gonna do the other side off camera so that this video isn't 1,000 years long, and I will be right back. Alright, so now for the inside of the cut crease, I want to use this eyeshadow. It's in the shade Bare from the Huda Beauty nude palette, and basically you want to like kind of pack that on. I don't really have like a packing brush, so I'm gonna just use this brush. So let's see if it works, because honestly I'm not sure. I think it did something. So yeah, just like pack that on. If you have a packing brush, obviously that'll be better. I highly recommend, which is just like a more like dense brush basically. And to pack eyeshadow on, you literally just tap it. You don't sweep. Yeah, I feel like this side is much more intense than the other side, so I'm glad this eyeshadow is giving what needs to be gave. Because with the last look, the Y2K Barbie Bimbo Barbie look, these eyeshadows weren't too pigmented, so it was making me nervous because I don't really have that many like light eyeshadows, and I didn't want to like have to run to the store first before I did this. I wanted to just be able to work with like what I already had. Okay, now we can finally go in with the eyeliner. I'm gonna use this MAC Brush Black Brush Stroke 24-hour eyeliner. It's amazing. This is literally my favorite eyeliner ever. It's super easy to use, and it has like such a thin tip. Like, I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, so basically you just want to go over the entire like eyeliner. This one side. I want to take this gel eyeliner from Nova Beauty in ASAP. I feel like it did a little something. So for the bottom, I do want to kind of create like another little like wing moment that disconnects, kind of like a Marilyn Monroe type vibe. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take that same gel eyeliner. Instead of tight lining my waterline the way I literally almost always do, I'm gonna go right on the lash line and flick it out and make it parallel to the wing. But I'm not gonna connect it. I'm gonna keep it separate. Don't drag it too far out because we're gonna smudge it with that smudge brush. And I'm not gonna bring it all the way in either. And I really just brought it halfway. If this look didn't take so long, I swear I would wear this like all the time. And then to clean up the in-between, I'm gonna take that concealer brush that I used to carve out my eyebrows and just clean up in between those two wings, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. My camera's overheating, so I will be right back. All I did off camera was put my top lash mascara on. I'm gonna go in with the concealer, and I'm gonna put that on all the high points of my face and under my eyes. I'm gonna just let that sit for a while, and in the meantime I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty House Labs bronzer and do my nose contour real quick. Alright, so I just finished my nose contour and I let the concealer sit for a little while, so now I'm gonna just blend it out. And as I'm dragging it out, I don't want to bring it up too close to my eyes so that I don't mess up this look. Now I'm gonna just set all that into place using the Laura Mercier setting powder. Now for blush, I'm trying to decide if I should go in with this one or if I should go in with this one from Hourglass. I just swatched them so you can see like the difference. Like one's like super cool tone pink, and the other one's like a pale pink also, but less like purpley. I think I'm actually gonna go in with the Hourglass blush, and I'm just gonna pat that on the apples of my cheeks. I'm kind of like drag that onto my nose a little bit also. And then on top, I'm gonna go in with She's a Doll, but I'm gonna use the cream. For highlight, of course, I'm gonna go in with the Cookie by Benefit, and I'm gonna use this on my nose. And then I'm also gonna take it on my inner corner. I'm gonna bring it out to the black. Then for highlight on like my actual cheeks, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Diamond Balm. How Many Carats? And just pat that onto the high points of my cheeks. It's so perfect. Yeah, that's basically it. I think now all that's left is setting spray, and of course I'm gonna use the Morphe setting spray. Just so that everything can melt together. Since we did do a cut crease, make sure you do not open your eyes right now because you could potentially mess everything up. Alright, so I think the setting spray is dry. I just went in with my favorite lip liner of all time. It's the MAC lip liner in Stone. It's just like this cool tone brown. And then I'm gonna go in with this lip gloss from Bite in Guava Puff. So I just put the lashes on. They're the Kiss lashes from, they're the Kiss lashes in Little Black Dress. And now I'm just gonna go in with some mascara on the bottom lashes. Also, I just did like some beauty marks on my blemishes, like on the big ones that are poking out, so that now they're invisible. But yeah, this is it. I'm gonna do my hair and then I will be right back to show you guys like the full look. Okay, I'm back. So I finished my hair. I did like some hair rollers. I don't know if you can tell honestly, but yeah, so this is like the final makeup look, the cut crease. It's like a soft cut crease. I don't know, I feel like it's really cute. Makeup is definitely my favorite part of like this whole look. But I'm gonna just close my eyes so you can really see like the actual eye makeup. Let me know what you think. If you recreate it, don't forget to tag me. I'd love to see it. And yeah, that's really it. Anyways, hope you have a good day. Mwah.